So I'm gonna do a video today on the big chain stores. And a lot of people have bad things to say about them, but I'm gonna talk about how you can kind of tell if you're talking to someone good. And there are some good people in this hobby from the chain stores. That's why I try not to just tell people to belittle them. So, say you meet someone at a chain store that you think you like, and they might know something about the fish hobby, and you want to know more about it, and you're trying to get into it, but you don't know if you can trust them. They'll usually offer you this: a bog standard, hang on back if they don't know what they're talking about. If they start going into air pumps and canisters and sponge filters and everything else and hang on backs, nothing wrong with that, but that's a good chance that maybe they know more. And then as you delve deeper into the topic, maybe they'll recommend you different brands, not just one brand. Maybe this is better for one reason, or this is better for one reason, or maybe they'll tell you to run a sponge filter and a hang-on back. Maybe they'll tell you to run a canister, and they'll tell you about the different types of filter material and what they do, and how you can basically just turn a hang-on back into a polishing filter. There are still some of these antiquated old companies that all they do is make like parts for different things, when in reality you can actually customize things in this hobby very easily. You can take everything out of a hang-on back. Don't use the company filters, and then make your own filter, which would probably be better than anything they were going to sell you to begin with, but they're not going to tell you that. So if you go to a big chain store and the first thing they go to is their company branded filter, like a hang-on bag that's made by them, and then they say this is the best thing ever, and they hand you a cartridge filter, that is probably the worst person you can be talking to. But if you talk to somebody who's like, well, maybe do this or do that, or talk about this fish, or talk about fish in general, then maybe you got someone who knows their stuff.